Today I'm going to be showing you how to sashay a ruffled hair tie. I made one and it looks like this. It comes out really super pretty. It's like if you have a girl in gymnastics and you want to put this in her hair, you can do that. Or just even a regular ponytail. Or if you put your hair in those big buns, you can put this over it and it looks amazing. You're going to want to be using the ones with the smaller holes. You can use the one with the bigger holes, but you're going to want to go through each hole once over, just because you want to make it as tight as you can on the hair tie. There's ones that have really, really huge holes on it, and it's very loose on the hair tie, and you don't want that. So, to get started, you can fold over. You can like count 4 and fold over and do it like that, or you can start from the first hole. To show you how to do this video, I'm going to start from the first hole, but I recommend folding over. Just to give it a little bit more of a secure bonding. Anyway, so what you're going to do is you're going to put your yarn on your needle. You're just going to go through the hole. Put your hair tie on top of your needle, so that way the needle's in the middle. You're going to bring your yarn over the hair tie and through the needle and pull through. That way it's around the hair tie, secure, okay? Now, your yarn is on top of the hair tie. You're going to want to put your needle in the back because you're trying to wrap this around, okay? So you're going to put your needle through the next available hoop or hole and pull through. You're not going to skip any of the holes. You're just going to keep going every hole, okay? If you have to, you can skip just because sometimes it gets a little too tight. I understand. It's done that to me. So, now that your yarn is in the back of your hair tie, and so is your needle, you're going to put your needle through the hair tie and bring it over the hair tie. Now go through the next available loop and pull through. This is a very repetitive process, so I'm not going to show you how the hair tie is finished off because you guys will probably end the video after you learn how to do this anyway. So we're going to go through the back again, put the hair tie through, and pull. Now put your needle through the hair tie on top because your yarn's in the back again. Put your needle through and pull through. Now, you're going to notice that it looks like this, and you're going to say, okay, that's kind of weird. And it is, because you're going to pull your yarn as tight as you can near your needle, and you're going to keep doing this because you're going to want as much yarn as you can fit on your hair tie, so it's more bunched up. This one I didn't do it as bunched up because this was my first hair tie I have ever made. My mom took the rest of my hair ties that I've made to her school so she can sell them. So this is not as tight as I like it, but it's still very, very beautiful. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep doing the process over and over and over, like I said. From back to front, back to front, back to front. Wait, yeah, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, okay? You're just going to keep going like this, okay? And once you have, I guess is what you desire. You don't have to make it as tight. You can make it looser if you like it that way. Go ahead. But once you get to the end of this, let's say you have it all the way around, what you're going to do is you're going to find your first like little loop, and you're going to pull it through this yarn on here, and then you're going to tie it off like usual. You're going to put your yarn over, and the reason why I said to find your first little loop right here, to put it over, or anything you can put it over, is because you want to make it together. You don't want to have it separated because it'll move and you'll have a big gap. You want to kind of keep it together. So you're going to put your hook through the first one you can find, and then pull this one through like this, and remember, you have to finish this whole thing, okay? And then you're going to put your yarn over and then pull through, okay? Once you do that, you can cut it off. You can make that little loop to bind it off, or you can sew it. I prefer the sewing, even if you're not a good sewer, because I'm not a good sewer. I prefer the sewing just because it doesn't give it a big bump. You won't see that big bump. You won't see anything at all. So, I mean, just however you like it. Just do it that way, okay? Thank you for watching the video. As I said, this is how it's going to turn out, and it's going to look very beautiful. Just go all the way around and keep pulling it tighter so that way you can put more on your hair tie. Alright? So thank you for watching.